Good morning to you all. Good morning. It's here for me. Mamunyina kwaba. Sa fena waba edwumedie so a message say ube share video no. Eniama bebre na ekoso wo Ghana me pese ye bobo hu bye bye mu na ye share the way yen kuro no kofa. Inti afei ena oba be share. If this is your first time watching, this is Lady May Found Hoodie Hotspot Show. Welcome back. It's every Saturday. The schedule was to start at 8, but you know what goes on here. Family matters and all those things. So please share the video as well. Let your comments start to come in and everything else that you have as a gadget or as a bottom on your phone. Start clicking on it. So say, what the system is that unless the feed is reactive and also more action is going into the feed, we'll be talking about a lot of things, so let your reactions start to pop in so Facebook will alert everybody on this platform. This platform is big, this platform is huge. I mean, almost 80,000 people are connected, so please let it go viral. Everything we're talking about is real life events. Nothing, it's not a staged comedy. This is real life event, so you're gonna learn something. Definitely take one or two things, food for thought, put it in your pocket. We're gonna start the show right now. This is about Ghana, this is about Ghanaians abroad, this is about what is going on in Ghana. How are we connected? Is it better if we stay? Good say I mean, the minute you step out of the country, what is your whole purpose? Why you travel? Why you live in Ghana? And we Canada for omo Canada hanmo ye di edwumo yi brew. Ye pese wo dwene ho yie. Ye pese obi se Ghana for you say ye kwa manone all we know is groupie. Why? There is never Ghanaian community without association. Baby biara yebedu biano, we form association. So please share the video. Make sure your friends also has the feed na yenkoyenim. Welcome. Let me just get the people on board. Prophet, a senior prophet, Daniel Labi, and Ocean from Canada. Politics, yeah, na saying, is it okay? Is it Ghana funny anti-politics as now? Do we really understand politics? What does politics have to do with traveling? What does politics have to do with me ben kubi ampese midi me ti ya me no me meloi? What does politics has to do with it? Jane and I know me share a clip will be on social media. The lady was talking about the fact that na omo ko Togo ekofa we oil enwo anwa omo kofa no about 12 cities or something like that. Now it's 2 million, almost so much due to 2 million. Ni oils, ni gallons of oil, about 500 gallons of oil, Ghana Fuaji, ewo Togo border nano. What does politics has to do with any of that? Is it politics? And I say, if Corona hono, do you think say politicians here say umbe fixi Corona ma watene mu asumdwe mu ana? Eno ho asem na ene ye ba bekan abrochi for ye ba abrochi Canada Montreal for Canada for on Toronto Ontario ya boy ye one voice one purpose ya pese ya no ko aban mu bi so what you say because ye bre ene me ko Ghana se ya to me visa num ya tum. It is politics. Ene me ko Ghana na se me pese me ko partake in the Ghana passport, you know, almost almost the deba the Ripple, and I say Dipo. Ripple ana ni abrochi for me voting. Say me say me this idea. I need to benefit from it. Me pacho obian unemeka. Me so me no ka Ghana ho. It's all about benefiting. Say me ba Ghana na asumje ahontonti na me ba. me ma Ghana se bra be hwia me bra nafa etuo besi me kon se de ne etuo aye kromu ho ma omo police for people who are not disciplined in etuo. Inti me ba Ghana, all of those things, it is for me to benefit. Papa, mamika semichiro, nyame, or the Jesus say, ebebo afore, wankasa menso meto asubi. Unless say nyame so me die, nanso ya wo me dada, mafa bonim na me dia badada. So it's definitely not me. And I'm babe say we are see how. Inti me de, said de, ya di moja, abetwa sa nyama na normal me. I'm supposed to live for free. And if it's not comfortable for me, I have some areas I can exercise my right. Oh, come on, dress as now. Hey, I'm telling you, demonstrations alcohol so hono. Me say you make coming and come hono. Young come on trail, so young come on trail, young kosher near Koso or McGill. McGill, the property no is packed. Police for pushy, citizens pushy, obviously yempene. So if something is not doing good for me, obviously we live in the universe. There are laws. So what is politics has to do with say ube free kromuho? Wuna abino edi woba bebo afore. Afena yaba bebo afore biomana. Afena Jesus yani Jesus for na. Minia ma o reaction mra. Let your comments come in. Prophet. Senior prophet Akwaba ena yewo yem brother Nana Yao Emmanuel from Ghana. These are very young gentlemen doing so well. Today is a different theme, different language altogether is singing. Abontain ewo Ghana, and I'm so proud of young people who are now engaging themselves. And then yen can't track on Ghana say politics and paying for no way. No way, because it is affecting them as well. So welcome, Nanaya.
Yeah. Thank you for our viewers. To be honest with you, I really respect them so much. They were quick to follow. Famodia is a very great educational platform, which I'm really happy. And then whenever I am called to come on it, it's a privilege. I am very happy to come to share the ideas that Nimdia Nyame Ediaye Aduma. Yes, I was at the service of man and God. And so thank you very much, Sister Mavis, and thank you for Nanaya also being on board standby. Politics, to me, my view, politics is a culture. You know, politics is a culture. The reason why I use politics is a culture, and is the politics not what to say, the voice of the people coming together to do what they decide. Say this is how we want the vote of the people. And everybody has the liberty and the right to express their opinion, and the opinion valued and valid match, and to do what the people wanted to be done for them. And politicians, as a politician, it has a way of life. It's how they present themselves. It have the way they understand themselves. When they get to a place as if they are fighting, but you will see that they are brothers. It's a style of beer. If you don't understand, you always fight. A brother and a sister, a husband and a wife, one will come from the other party and the other husband will come from the other party. And at the end of the day, when there's an issue, they discuss as if they are fighting, but they don't fight. We disagree to agree for the betterment of the condition of the country. And, for me, politics, and a lot of people do not understand what is politics and the fundamental basis of politics. So they attack people's morals, personal moral, but it's all about tackling issues and come out with the best how we can govern the country by the voice of the people for the people. So what I say. Now, politics have an arm which is connected all over the culture of the nation and the country, because they have agreed that there should be 3 arms of governance which must be able to decide for the people. So we have the executive, which executive is the position of the Flaster House where the president resides. And we have the judicial, where the chief justice also being the head. Then here, parliament, whereby legislation, a friend is saying, Honorable Bagman, a speaker. So the speaker being, permit me to say, the speaker being the president of parliament, and chief justice being the president of the judicial, and president, current city president, the Akufo-Addo, is the president of the executive. But at the end of the day, they connect their powers to support the executive to rule the country for the betterment. Now, when it comes to a point at Mavis, certain things that bothers me in an area of nepotism, let's say family and friends in governance, a very, very detrimental that we have to look into.
Okay, before we dive into that, so just so we don't sway, we now that is very good. You explain what politics is. What does it have to do with say akwentu? Yeah, per se ye tu kwan Ghana, yeah,
good.
Ghana, more Ghana per se. Hebi omunya kwan omo say eh na why na be say Ghana. Do you think it has anything to do with akwentu right now? If you look at what is going on, blacks are now being re-enslaved right now again.
That's right.
What is the connection right there?
Yeah, it is very, very important. It's something that is also a worrisome. Now, migration has become a system of slave trade. Some of them. Now, let me clarify. The motive of a person travel to another country is not a bad idea. We travel to make a means of living. We travel to educate ourselves. We travel to join our loved ones, to fellowship together. We travel sometimes for God to use experts, people who are intelligent, people who are gifted, to go to other countries to support their economy.
Okay.
And a migration per itself is a very, very good based on the intent of which you are traveling. And that's why the embassies are there to be able to relate
to facilitate
governance and American to the other in terms of diplomacy and discussion between presidents. Amen. Into any embassy be a kromubiano, that is the country which that country represents. Into American embassy, that is America in Ghana. Ghana. Ghana embassy. Ghana, where Ghana. So when you are being in a migration, country, you are in trouble and you are being chased. When you rush into the embassy now, you have come to the country and they are supposed to protect and save. But Mavis, point I'm said, I have noticed something which is very, very separate and different idea about the migration, which I've explained. So it's a very profitable, positive agenda of traveling. One, I currently came across a document whereby the British government, I stand this authority, British government giving visas to citizens of what you call it, South Africa, 2000 and above, to come to Britain to be given visas to join the military, British military, to go and fight in Ukraine. You see, the idea of giving visas to young people to join the military straight ahead, for what purpose? Because there's an urgent issue that you are calling Africans. Because Africans need traveling, because the economy has become something else which cannot be called for. It's about what to say, America, citizenship, if you want to join the American military, then people, children, youth, thousands rush into it because right now there's a war going on. And the war is between Russia and the European Union. And the European Union military, right now, the pure soldiers of the white race, are limited because they don't give birth like how Africans give birth 3, 4, 5, 6. They see generation coming and say they are lacking personnel. So they need more personnel. So they say, come for a visa, migration, and get a citizenship passport. And black man, my people, not black, the chosen nation people will see the picture as if when I get a visa after I'm going to work in America, I'll get money, I'll come and do this. But when you come, they train you within a short period of time of training. A right soldier can take about years. They give you just 6 months, prepare you prematurely and put you in the battlefield
as a shield.
As a shield, do you know number of people that will go and come? And they are citizens of Africa. And because of this, I tell you for a document sake, on the 14th March 2024, South African president has made a declaration saying all South Africans who are going to fight for the British Army, who have left, when they come back, they will be judged and put in prison.
Hey!
Check it on the net. Because the government cannot stop people not to go when the embassy says are free visas.
Oh, so then just to cut you off, so we have the conversation going, guys. If you're joining us for the first time, please share the video. Wait there, yeah, just say, and yama bebre in Africa for, yeah. Are we now going back to slavery era?
Oh,
What
yes.
is politics? What does politics have to do with a point to Adriane? Do we really understand politics? Do we know how now politics has changed? Before, no, politics was the that omu etugu ekrobi so anaso omu ba no ma be hu mpanyimfo no ma negotiate with the mpanyimfo no ma catch what they need into the West and ba West Africa no omu be hu mpanyimfo bi omu ne omu negotiate ye we see ye permiro we see whiskey de oh cigar na omu we young men and women no ma twe omu kwa abrochi na say no omu kwa abrochi omu nkoton omu ene. Is that the same way? No.
You see, you have mentioned a very sensitive thing. That one day I stood and challenged a chief in Ghana who stood at around the slave trade. I said Cape Coast, and he made a statement saying, "We are apologizing and begging you people for our ancestors selling you people." And I said, point of correction, it is not selling. No chief will trade with his people and collect money. The point was that, just as you said, you brought an items of barter trading in terms of mirror and the things, and they need people who will carry the gold and the material stuff. It's heavy. Bronin to me swap gold for in the forest for a long distance. Just imagine, you are in the white man came to the deep part of Ashanti. And they wanted to carry gold to the coast. How are they going to carry? There's no car. They walk by foot with their guns around them. It's wine the best one or handing the best one. No. According to the secrecy of the thing, it is the chief who calls his men, the boys, young men in the village, to carry the goods to escort the white man to the coast. But when they get to the coast now, the white man find ways and means put them in the ship, because when they see the boiling sea and the ship on it, they thought it's a house on the waters. It's difficult for them. They wanted to run. They capture them. So the group goes, they don't come. Another group goes, they don't come. And then before the chiefs realize that we are shorting of our people, into John we are sorry we sell them. It brings let's
rerun. Let's rerun. Hey, Nana ya mpacho sheho. Nana ya o sheho akwaba. Let this conversation is interesting. Did they sold, and how many gold were they carrying?
And who carries it?
How many gold were they carrying? How many people were carrying the gold? And for how long? Are they almost the gold in the transport gold, every day? We are talking about millions of people. And
yes, migration.
There's a documentary say there was an exchange of human. Even Krampo Obiwa Oko Asante region say Mona Yatom Mona Kola Bonifo ne Yatom Mono. You see,
for trade.
Trade. It was a trade.
Yeah, but you see, when you talk about trade now you see, according to points of research, now the chiefs, now people were saying, if you want these materials we are bringing, we need labor. We need people who come and work for us so that we can get productions. It's not cash, because the black man had the money already. So it wasn't money. The barter trading was not a physical cash by say.
Yes. It wasn't.
It's a barter trading of something that they worth. That's right. Internet migration, I can't be, because obi to me escape cocoa struggle no ba prosesika or my bobra say now we say meko In this case, in migration, the intent, why are you going? What is the purpose of your traveling?
Okay, let me ask Nanaya. What yanka? Yente nka kora o. Me pese me bisa Nanaya say see what is the scene? Den ti na Ghana for pese omo emeso obesan akwa aba. Why do you want to leave the country in the first place? Because Prof HHM, the reason we travel to join, reunite with family members, a diplomatic or political exchange of something, to school,
That's
to,
right.
to grab knowledge, to
Economy.
economic
Crisis.
reasons.
That's right. War.
For war, you migrate to go back to the other side because there's no comfort on that side.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming in. Akwaba.
Me too, also, Madam Lady May and a senior prophet.
And I am promising Safety Ebehun anymore.
David Juma into and stay.
Okay.
No, I can bring my face. I can bring my face.
Okay, bring your face. I mean, we come watch it because when you know win, so I wonder whether it is.
The same
face. Wow. Nanaya, we are very cute, eh? Very handsome boy, very nice, very good man, very good. I'm glad to meet you, face to face. What's in your prophet?
Yes. Me say their prophet, politics. We say all of a sudden, Ghana, Obiase or Ghana on your politics because of APR. The political parties, follow the mindset. I don't know more with the party. Anytime say the slide, when you benefit from the party, he tells us, okay, now I'm not a politician, I don't do politics. But whether we like it or not, so far as you are in a country, politics is with us and to stay with us forever. Because you pay taxes. So the government decides for you the other taxes in Belgium. That is politics. You're too full or more account. It is politics. You complain about it. So what is the essence of Becca say you don't do politics? So politics need Ghana Hanomano. Because of some of our leaders, we failure and I say, okay, right now, politics, say, but if you even meet some of the youth and you ask them, say, okay, why are you advocating for maybe for third force, for an example? Why are you advocating for the third force? They will not even give you any tangible thing. Then they will tell you, say, if you're a youth in Ghana and you are supporting MPP, NDC, like, excuse me, I'm not serious or something. Then I'll ask them, say, I project for John Dramani Mahama because his track records are there to show. His resumes are there. I've seen what he have done. Oh, Katrim says, me who on the political career. No. Now, somebody will stand on the podium and tell you, say, I have the ideology of Kwame Nkrumah.
That's right.
Then you believe that person. That's right. No, who is more reasonable? Because if Prophet Ban say, okay, Nanaya, like, my ideology of Kwame Nkrumah, so vote for me. I can't read Prophet's mind.
That's right.
It's just a saying. But the Prophet, I give BB, our track record of her, and I make Jinas for me say, yes, you can obey to me because why you be that.
That's right.
Yeah. So, terrain now, say this, me, whether they like it or not, politics, it is with us and to stay with us forever. So we leave this world.
Very good. And do you think, say, there's a need for political education, like patriotism? It is being politician. Politics is applying policies that is made so your life can run as easily as possible, so you can learn how to live with others, so you can understand better the world around you. A young man came on the platform and said, say, or Kuwait or drive politicians, like a big people that is calm, their man like a nice Kuwait for Muska. It's a small country, and he takes like the big politician or mama, and I said big people no mama. One 11-year-old came and sat in a car. No, besides said, where are you from? At 11 years old, or was it 7 and 11? I forgot because he mentions different ages. Or say, I catch and say, oh no, nyinia, or per se, or be ye, debadie, na okokun, because there was a Palestinian, there was a fight.
Obey terrorist, and I said,
yeah, bibi sana okokun omo because they came and took something, because this boy is taught the history of his land, the people that attacked their land before. Do you think in Ghana no there's a need, because politics are here, people are being mistreated, they don't know it is politics. People are being enslaved, they don't know it is politics. People are saying land guard land guard. You see, so do you think there's a need for education? Say, after that, I would see whether we understand. Whether we understood the reason we came. Do you think there's a need? Usha Ghana, Usha the people you play with, people you hang around with, your upbringing. Were you ever told any ancestral stories regarding politics with school or Ghana?
Oh, okay. And once Ghana education, you know, what started from, let's take it from, I mean started from the primary section. You learn a different thing altogether. Who from JHS1, Echo JHS3, a different thing altogether.
So it's not connected.
From SHS1 to SHS3, it's a different thing. When you get to the university, it's a different thing. So if you identify what you are good at, now it's hard on that. With me, for instance, I did art in SHS, so I did government and history and those things. I like history because history helps me like think. And my trained there like my forefathers every year, and then we are still maybe benefiting or in the other way, affecting. I'm saying this because let's take somebody like Kwame Nkrumah.
That's right.
A nice gentleman. He did very well for Ghana. You get it? Or Nyoma Bibrima Ghana. It was that time, people were still sabotaging him. Say this, But under Kwame Nkrumah's regime, we all say he's our father, so we don't do this. And people are saying, oh, okay, Kwame Nkrumah has the mind, so he will ride on his legacy. We still have a man in Ghana. What is John Dramani Mahama? And I'll always keep on saying it.
Yeah.
Who has that ideology of Kwame Nkrumah?
That's right.
But because of tribal politics. So, yes, ceremony, all in the name of, maybe I can't, but I'll say the truth.
Yeah.
So, yes, ceremony, yes, supporting. But, see, if, and guess you respect Kwame Nkrumah, what Mahama did, he had done more than Kwame Nkrumah. That is the truth.
Yeah.
The independence is in what Mahama did in 3 years, 4 months, it's unprecedented.
Yeah.
That is the truth. And sometimes, I have a platform then you are talking about Kwame Nkrumah. I feel hurt because Kwame Nkrumah didn't do it. And at that time, maybe the population wise,
that is the key.
Akosombo now the population ain't do it was around 5,000.
The money was there. The money was there. The British left.
You get it?
Yeah.
The population wise, I said down so sir, Nasikaso ewo so onyasa we and now the population have grown, and then how many people are using televisions in their home, air conditions, all those things,
and the money is not there.
Nipa Bakon, Abba within 3 years, 4 months, Abba added 3,665 megawatts of power to their national grid. How can you tell me that such a person does not have the ideology of Kwame Nkrumah? Because let's compare. When it comes to energy, Mahama did the same thing. Education, he did more than Kwame Nkrumah. Markets, he did. In the history of Ghana, Mahama and the AC Hospital, you can compare to the whole West Africa, and they're the biggest hospital.
Yeah.
Market, the whole West Africa, and they're the biggest. So you know something, Mahama Me say your time and for time, but Mahama, if God makes Mahama come back again, and a moment it was not be any do my pan or year for the past previous years, not be twice so there I can't real money in your man. I swear to God, Ghana is going to change because these people just came to lie to us. When we progressive country back.
That's right.
Because Anthony, make it can your mass, can't go for we have corner about we have bar, but we will get there. You say you can't politics in there. I know say what topics in there Dawson. I don't want to hate. You do want my record.
That's right. So thank you very much, guys. If I find out journey, please share the video because can't brabo munsem. Ghana ya educating and right. Oceania and I okay yeah. Kindergarten. Yes, say
No, we know what is right, but tribal.
Yeah, tribal. We will follow other.
Yeah, we know what is right
when we are not even ready.
Right.
Even when Ghana is not ready, they are
what
talking
is right.
about digital that control the whole nation. Even if you are not there, we are not even there yet. They are forcing it for the whole country to drive electronic cars. Just imagine for the whole country of Ghana. But when I come, digital and electric, Ghana will have electric cars. Now let me tell you, even America right now,
almost 8 years. If not added any energy, then people will be there clapping. Professors will be there clapping because at the end of the day, professor no akwaji bibia crash in the bottle. To wow, we are the layman on the streets. Also, you see what drain the akopon the amount. And now, would be advocating for the person. Maybe Muhammad doesn't know me. Muhammad doesn't give me any money.
That's where I was coming to. Mami bisa wasem nanaya. What is the feel outside Ghana? Like energy, no? Mate say police nibi, soldier nibi, langard for akoboni too.
Yeah.
During this time, during the COVID time, for the past 8 years, there's been a lot of deaths. There's been careless administration. Like the administrative of this government has been very careless. Look at the bomb from Bogoso, from being given lands to many people we've never even seen in Ghana before. No, this time no. Enkofo bimu ahowo bimu abagana pa emra akofo eba we no na meba Ghana na me say I said this long time ago and it's true. Me say there are some folks that have stepped in Ghana and this is happening. What is the anger? What is the energy outside Ghana as Ghanaians? And I say Sabotono culture, like the silence of culture, and as a culture of silence, do you see it a lot? Do Ghana understand? Ghana form be buno one on bet me a Ghana. Say a bunny gigri, almost bet me a 2 Americano. Do you think they understand the drums that is beating right now? Say very soon Ghana no almost diagro with Baumiano. Very soon, if they continue that route, do you think you see what is coming when you look at what is in Ghana right now?
All right. And I make sure earlier and say everybody joins a political party for one reason or the benefits of being out. And it do so quantity say okay, me I can need to be supporting account parties. But to be sincere with you, in Ghana right now, Ghana is sitting on a time bomb. Said John Dramani Mahama no yedi papa. And I'm a Ghanaian piece as of now. To be honest with you, because we went to an election 2020. Answer the Ebeko election, I was West Wagon, a by-election. You bonkofo to a bronkofo, a whole sitting member of parliament. You born assume. The government of the day didn't say anything. It is a mere layman on the streets. Yeah, I don't have any security guiding me. Now say you bought obi to say some Georgia small. No, you're sitting MPR. And I mean, I can't even talk.
Hey, and I said Ghana, you have a problem if you can't talk. The reason I'm asking, when does the citizens take matters into their own hands to recognize, say, the government is just a small percentage of the
Yeah, but
population.
this government particular na yeah can I say the basic of mine will be a funnel.
No.
John Dramani Mahama time, we had series of demonstrations. Omo Oforiata or finance minister Esan Komamo, they hide behind almost say organizations be and a iman in this annual held demonstrations against Mahama here and there. Nobody stopped them. This particular government, you go on demonstration, they send the police after you. Fix the country, then you have to find Oliver Beckhouse and my friend.
Okay, very good. So now
Completely up.
let me now dive back into traveling, leaving the country. Other country took it upon themselves and did that, and riot happened. In Tokwesi, excuse me, sorry.
Right.
You see, if Ghana is afraid to react to the action, to the what is going on right now, how does the international countries, because enunti, and near prophet can say, no, enunti no, Africa now is going into slavery voluntarily. So say Ghana omu jani kuronumu.
Yeah.
Now we get back to why we are going to remain and we are going to continue the slavery. Say Ghana ni ntimi ama saa de na nsi because oko Haiti sisi antokwesi ho iti Haiti ni betu kromu ha okodu UK okodu Europe anase oko omo be geno why onim ne ntira antokwesi kromu 2000 ewu Ghana say, oh, here I am, put the handcuff on me. Just say, no fight. And no.
One say, the other Ghanaian is not afraid though. You know, some of us now are sorry, no. We've taken both steps, said the basic BAC.
Okay.
But and you'll be with me, they take it out both steps. We know the threatening we get in our DMs and all those things, but we don't care. We don't care because if my forefathers like Kwame Nkrumah fought hard for me, and they are me for me to enjoy whatever they fought for now, they do me so. That means I can fight to bring a Ghana via me ebia member and I say me what for enjoy here. Me I'm good to go, but and you be an what's our mindset because the American say we were in Ghana, we had an election. 8 people were killed. Second Deputy Speaker of Parliament, your friend Joe Wise, had an interview and told the whole Ghana said those people are criminals. That were his words. Those people are criminals.
Yeah, I saw
no court of competent jurisdiction. I declare some of some criminals, and this same person is still in Parliament. Shem Brahma Mene will say in this. The same thing happened at Ablekuma South. Then MP the bodyguard, a ball, for 4 said then small girl we can go count a bone count.
Yeah.
Government can share. Even on issue notes say anything. But we have a president say BBC or Britain first no on the Twitter wall. No I got Twitter. Are you the president of Ghana or we the president of other countries? So some of us, me like this, if you kill me today, you can't kill me tomorrow. And because of what I've read and how people fought for Ghana, I don't care what you do, the threatening or anything. I don't care. Because when Mahama was in power, we had series, people talked against Mahama, Atamels, Kufuor. Why this particular government? We say we are practicing democracy, but as you say, military regime. Rolling time military regime, people have press freedom. Yes, this same Akufo-Addo about then I catch yesterday, they are going to use the Anas principle. They came and they are going after Anas.
Papa na fulu Ghana fool.
You see,
they came and they are going after Anas. So if sometimes because people are following politics because of interest be and I said tribal because say if you are sensible enough, that's a couple more answer. No be a podium, so I can yama way natural. Not the Nipani bar, And now Prophet was talking about nepotism, family and friends government. We were in Ghana. We have journalists, we had CSOs, we had clergies, we have peace council. They spoke against Mahama, said, Wafawe, Madam Muntari Bawa. And people know, and yet the government, some executive position being on their man. We chastise Mahama, say Mahama,
Yes.
These same people have come to power today, and they've done worse, and nobody's
even
talking.
When the minister had the mindset, say in future, only $1 million per. I know. Yeah, Mama and Chama, ni vision.
You get it?
Yeah, no crime, them cry. No, you need position.
Oh,
just
what
you.
Nana Doni Baumia asked for more than 50, which I can mention their names to you in their government. But these people use this thing as a political message. And
see,
they are doing more than this. You are still following this political party.
When May was talking about migration, I would try and
it took one.
Yeah, I'm sure because
then was Saudi Arabia made.
I have Madam to UK buy it. Ocean for a good departure hall on one. Ocean for a good departure. Me could do one night around 10 p.m. Kofu did the departure hall on move free Ghana. Auntie May, the heat in Ghana. For somebody to eat, for you to even have one proper meal a day, it takes the grace of God. And I'm being honest.
Wow. So now let me get to we thank you guys. Please share the video. Mon share video no. Thank you, Mr. Vladimir Fedorov. Mr. Vladimir Fedorov, thank you for showing up. If this is your first time watching, this is Fahudi Hotspot Show. We discuss issues, matters that concerns Ghanaians abroad, anywhere. Niesi wa yunkrum na tuyen. Memeti ya mese meba Ghana container entimi mebium. The barrel yakoto niyama no. Yen yetimito, ye adwuma yetimito. Obi okoshini enoti abrochi hanomo a. Obesu te said ye Ghana nisu okoshini yesu eniyama boiden. But we have opportunity to do 3-4 jobs if you want to. So see ameti hey enkofo akwa adwuma wa bre nesefo makwa adwuma wa bebre abre me
kwasa credit card. You people get credit card.
Oh, me wo mu say buyer obi credit card.
But Ghana have cash and carry. If you don't have, you will die.
And our phone also na sika also cry party.
Exactly. Iti eno wasem ne yakanta afa na waba Mr. share video no. Let your reaction or comment no. Baba Rafi, let me just read a little comment here. Baba Rafi also even airport JDM build has been given to Nana Ado's daughter. So say near JDM near Mahama esi no we Nanado
back Nanado buy friend
the duty shop. All the duty free shop hall no anything.
Ena Ebenezer Ben, Papa Ben, Akwaba, Ekufuado and Baumia are power drunk. And they are desperate to do the worst to stay in power. But the voice of the masses will speak 7th December 2024. Power drunk is the most, I think it's the most pandemic. Ekunganeni. Even Obi Oton and Toast, Umani Post, Ganani. Or person or tena wo hamum no de nante instead of so be nante beside you, and we see it everywhere. Let's get back to the reason why. Do you think Ghana are going to do you think people who has left the country just as senior prophet explaining why people travel? Do you think are going to has that priority? If they have their priorities right? Do you think they've helped anyway? Prophet, do you think I will be aware to coin Ghana for to Canada Hanomo? I want they go back NDC or Canada ha only party. But you want your voice to go into somewhere for NDC for Nyanetia. Any NDC will be a befero. Lady May Nima Menua Jandam a power drunk in ye who Ghana no. Remember, say we are still going to meno third force and yet me case because we are still going to deal with the same way greedy people now. Omune na mkwan chain no mo pese omuna ye from Mr. Oga and Mrs. Oga. If anybody who pese obe join ya, Lady May Fred. Na yemfa ya no enkotai John Dramani Mahama chi frame. Na uti Canada nkotai dia frame. Don't let anybody tell you say NDC fufrobi wo bebiara Canada for na ya ni yesi yen chairman or Montreal Ontario yen chairman wa be. Don't let anybody fool you because I'm telling you there's a lot of things going on. Ewa Ghana is going on among Ghanaians. It is ridiculous. It is about time we find our priorities right and we find our way purpose in life. And yes, sir, we are going to cross a tangle and biting, and you are going to leave the ones nipa no ma unho chere wo no une ne bekwa ko etum said oba bidi waduane just like Akufo-Addo ekodi nkrofo dokono ekono nkalipo for free ene san nkrofo na ekom de omo bebre nso krampo
may I start hiti one kulu to plug na
so let me go back to you. Do you think Abrochifo knows even their purpose? Nature to coin free Ghana, no, because people are going back to Ghana.
You see, to be honest with you, I am not Mereo, Nana name viewers. Mereo because I start blaming from our leaders. Okay, and I am taking one instant about what took place in the by-elections at John Kuma's constituency. Okay, NDC did not participate in a wise way because they believe it's a strong area of what they call it NPP. And secondly, a few months per now, they should have the NDC will use it as a test case to look at how the by-election went. We are all standing for independent because NPP for disappointing. NPP for yadia managenia. Intino or call for independent. Who could join independent? Na chromo for who say MPP for a diomuhamo. A man coffee with domo support Ninata Wichia. Alleged and heard by news said the person who is standing for independence, FHG Jiska.
Yeah.
MPP for secretly so that the ballot figures would turn to the lawyer.
Yeah.
And my mouth for news also said, or shall meeting, time any time of declaration, the period in hours, and then a normal train. Figures no by so who shed near na Kevin Taylor, China or see, time by say independence, no gap, no shop, not on all the electoral areas, but all of a sudden, not Adani. That person who is an independent, for him to come and defend it is silence. Up to now. Now, said constituency be to say, na chrono. Any dream leader, I was so I speak on the grounds of what I heard. Nasa would jinaho. Nasa I am passe. Would Jessica, I'm a ballot in a change. And yeah, what's the name of our constituency? And young conform to show me. This is when NDC must be very careful about people that are going to stand say and what say when we fetch NDC or NPP bet $80 million cash just for you to give them the vote. Shekska no more be a bonnet. Sika no more chicha or constituency. You tell me there's no money in Ghana.
There's a lot of money.
You are telling me Ghana doesn't have money. The money has gone into some people's pocket and their family. Wafa Ushe TV so by election ye be a bonnet and a bundle and a Yechichema villages. Sorry to say the word villages. Concerned citizens Oma area wa Nyombe Dikrana Hedren. And what abacronym now so a do by election. They brought a car, opened the boot full of money. Disgrace for in politics in that area. Womu chesikano. I'm for say, your mom is can be. You are buying the vote of the people, and Nankofono so accept being pressure. Omo sika no, yes, omo ho kire omo agye, but I was say komo to abatia ne o che sika no. And then me yi akwala baako. And then also a landed child in that village. And I tell you, say politicians almost top one no. Ebinom ko school of Anchireko village bi. And I want brain and mammy brain will be drew baby or tenor. And then yami shirano. But listen to this. Akwala was sa John Kuma area ho. You're depriving the votes. And the position ni fino. Ebe struggle abe to kwako Dubai. And I said, Arabia for a cleaning job.
Yeah.
More girls be a minimum more Ghana. One more Saudi Arabia now, almost soon. Said the year museum. Now you use some agents net in a buy no. I did a passport to finish because of the car also cheer. A Juma or so to me a Juma Nanapa, no who did they no soon or be imagine no be decrying. Not the embassy Ghana High Commission in Dubai. Cannot save these people because they went them by their own self. I would chila what Ghanaian amount for migrating acquire prostitution for what they will eat. Amount for migrating ebo bi krum ebe ye and quite be obenam so be survive be obeye maybe see wa ha and a Ghana for a buy ya wo yo ma dwese nke be ku school or Canada ebi no buy na school no sika na ebe gini na ebi nifie na afi dia wo wiawia cars. Nasa Trudeau, the Prime Minister, etuma by air and benching Ghanaians' names and their passports are real cars. Ebi wa yetumi track car na ne abeti Ghana. Ebi wa mobile phone ne a track ya ne abehu Africa because of ahokyere ye nyina ya bre na so ye buy and onyame ya dom. It's say the country, the leader not tesono have no passion for people. Na ya me yasa ahokyere we nyina no be MPP for e Canada no more fighting for MPP president.
Charlie, me
no ma ekobon hwe ye kase pipe mu na mani abre na me kasa. Wo kasa ka airport. Wo the airport due to free shop ama wo bagel. And no rule time ayema injection about corona. A Nigerian organization is heading airport which is connected with Nana Akufo-Addo Neba. Because Nana Akufo-Addo Baba, I believed, I knew. So Oware Obasanjo boy. Okay, Nigerians were ruling the airport, not Noguchi. You gave spray at circle, at a draw a circle, $2.5 million to your daughter. And then the finance minister, all banks, eja on the bank or board, and on the bank in a G loans, Ghana, not the percent. A better than a Ghana uncle for loan because the family is benefiting. Oh, brother, and a former friend said road and highways, Amwakwata, development, Ghana rose, nothing happened. The family, Gabriel Chiriakun, the family of Nana Akufo-Addo is making it easy. They're easy. Akufo-Addo's wife's sister, Eba, and a conflict of interest. And this conflict of interest is going on in the country. Why can't people travel out of the country?
Okay. So
why not why can't people travel out of the country? And they're suffering because the was a idea no. Nana and your mama didn't say, we'll send this Ikako Ghana. Ye sika no ofo no so ane ateso ebusuafo so sika ni ma ye to ade ba ko menu na asa
it was the same about
Jomama just Jomama Kade or see because they have never been a president before they don't
need to advise him
presidency now when they came and they had a taste of presidency look at what has happened.
Okay, now let me just say something and then you move forward.
Okay.
Before now even JJ Rollins etesono yem papa no mutu kwan no tetefo na mutu kwan no obi obeka bia ne fie ne uncle na obefie how many years na niama ye de send Ghana no how many times do you see someone sending something from Abrochi ebi a 5 years obi o ho a sika no kora no ye de ba baby a ye de sika no kokwa akofa ansa na bedu so no enso na Ghana fo na ye ho to yen wo Ghana obi edidi papa entade na ode ba no ekofa baby omo de ba how many years? Yeah, that you go friend papa no you call some motorway company be a boss will be a nipa corona ko be a company secretly and I say call na ko si baby na yakotie obi o befa ko no if but that Ghana was running fine even up until the John Dramani Mahatan ni ono ton meko e de ne bako university say akwantufoɔ ɛna yɛsi ɔma sɛ Ghana obi a watu kwan bia forgot about the reason why they traveled yɛama mesua hwee yɛbɛdi paa yɛbɛ kɔ nkoasom mu by volunteer ɛna Bible no nso kan yo ɔsi mmerɛ bi bɛba we will be taken to be enslaved by the slave master but they will not take us as a slave impo se wukura no ye mpe ubio se nkrofo beg for adwuma wo Canada ha nso first no na ye de nkrofo ye beg ye ba Africa best sa se omo mpe ubio why cause India ni aye no ho se de oye hard worker Puerto Rico ni aye no ho se wo otuntum ni ye mpe ubio do you think sir abrochi for abua in some way let me get before you move on let Nanaya say what he was going to say.
Yeah, now Prophet was talking about this Sikaya sending back Ghana na Omatitisen. It was this same Baumian Koya interview actually Ghana for today. Mobile money in year in year for year. So you don't need to tax it. The year campaign. Yeah, two Abama and year. And I'm the 11 better year so. Say 11 the bar. Ghana a problem in us solve. We will not go to the IMF, young population bill. Be creating jobs according as a former senior minister. Be creating over 3 million jobs. And then 11 yaba. So that's a Bob Bessia. Me no kasa CCA. Yeah, train IMF Sika, the second tranche of the IMF Sika, yeah, train. You get it? So this particular MPP government, you know, everybody has the right to support every political party he or she like. But they should speak truth to power. If Ghanaians said they are speaking truth to power, I don't think MPP will ever come to power. Never. Because anytime they come to the country, almost to aggressive country, share and almost say Kufo ye saint, Kufo be bo Ghana chrono. Kufo be bo Ghana chrono. Or boy economy obey ye jingle ma ye say the value is the same.
A whole container.
$1 that was first person, and they got 10,000. We now twisted Ghana for Africa and said the value is the same. When one of the value is the same. $1 to 1 city. It's a lie. It's a lie. So sometimes, if Ghanaians will be truthful to themselves, I don't think MPP will ever come to our political terrain because they are just liars. You can't tell me, say, John Dramani Mahama, after leaving power, they will be a friend. Once Eslana Mahama, you will be able to say, once a government hospitals, Nissan your man, a candidate for electricity, Nissan your man, and you call your homes now, illegal connections in your man, and a bear debts. I had that one. They affect your energy sector. And I John Dramani Mahama, Eddie Eslaba, say, okay, Eslano, yen fa futu bin tuma, kakranka credibility yasa, a canning nama, ECG, abedene. MPP in opposition spoke against this thing. But when they came to power, or maybe this kind of one answer is we now and you are still following this party.
So,
they buy and who's at the end here? Where be this kind of woman? I also did not loan. Mahama left a fund, be a friend is sinking fund, Oja $250 million.
Yeah.
Your friend BB gave Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund, and this Oja $250 million. Your friend BB Stabilization Fund, and this Oja $270 million. Asan Mahama if you are being. IMF Mahama ni NDC coin. Now the amount $937 million. Mahama Saka only $300 million per eka $637 million.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
Let's see, Mama Jayeno. And also,
so
he invested them in our sectors.
Money row.
Because they don't want to learn. Because they don't want to learn. Sometimes, and because I say, a bit more, they know all these things, but for them to speak truth to power, and they go more thing. We had a government, Mahama Bank. Mahama borrowed 54 billion Ghana cedis. No, the year in the project in there, Mahama boy. We have only Bank of Ghana, me no kase anti-me. Bank of Ghana, Sika 50, or 58 billion, Emma Banwe. You would the year. Ghana Commercial Bank, Oko Ghana Commercial Bank, 52 billion to an unknown account up to now. Now, can you say Ghana? Mahama left you an economy, a yes zero economy. Mahama left you a B economy, not a B negative. Who they are called junk status. Who be can say Mahama left you a bad economy? He left you economy, not doing so by he solved the crisis. Also, by way, one district, one factory. We are solving energy crisis now. I'm on excess capacity. Then you came, you were not even able to just manage it. I'm going to come back to do so. Then where lies your credibility?
Okay, so my brother who is asking, a brother was asking this question. I put it on the, or say, why NDC is the best option? Can you tell me? And I think you have, even by.
Okay. NDC is the best option because, tackling from the education sector first. When you take Mahama's 3 years, Mahama promised Ghana 200 e-blocks. Out of the 200, that's an OBF power now. He built 123. Out of the 123, 46 were ready for use, finished and complete, which I can give you the names and the locations. And in the education sector now, the same compared to MPP government. Nanado and Bawumia stood on the podium and said they are going to build 350 secondary schools from the scratch. 300 secondary schools from the scratch. They should just give me one secondary school on my building, just one. And I can challenge Bawumia and Nanado anywhere, just one secondary school from the scratch.
Not refresh.
For solid 8 years, they can't. If I uncle the issue of Dumso. Dumso started from Rawlings' time. Rawlings managed it, they didn't fix it.
Yeah.
Kufuor manage it, one fix it, and a coffee so for good dinner because some dam say and bomb fire. A coffee toy generators break Ghana for. Obifi Abemino started breed down. At most mobile, be breed down now. No me recognize it before I'm commission here. At most also manage so one fix or started at Wabo gas plant because na Ghana, the gas is tough in Nigeria near the Ghana. So the rest okay, and the youngest thing produce a gas. Mahama came, do so by year west because me fan say what talk. That's the fault be work no say oh we any fault be out them use the kakra the more you know not fault ba be kese nti Mahama being unlucky no and a fault better no na bem as a leader or accepted criticism so continue parliament not anywhere parliament me know your MP now or like or representative me know no e ko share boss say o continue parliament say original Ghana for na because me MP go hono, also constituency MP go hono. I catch on say, yes, wajia to so aba, but obe fixe and stand we free. Parliament, it will free abemu. And I'm so then energy minister, your friend on Kobna Donko, resign here, Abuja Pobai. And Mahama fixed Dumso before leaving power, before 2015. We go back to 2016. Dumso, we don't have anything called Dumso because Bawumia in an interview at Joy FM. I catch a Ghana for you answer then. Mahama does not need credit for solving Dumso. Akufo-Addo on his Twitter handle said Mahama should not be credited for solving Dumso. The immediate past majority leader said Mensah Bonsu on Peace FM. I catch said Mahama fixed Dumso before leaving power. The same President Akufo-Addo went to UK. I catch a UK for said then. Mahama, am I excess power and say negative excess power my African countries? These are the records.
Records, yeah.
So Mahama solved Dumso before leaving power. Into Mahama solved Dumso leaving power now. Wabana. Your own is to just manage it and could be amount excess capacity. How come say the excess capacity even what's the whole tongue? Where is the money? And me, I'm a country on the no. Electricity problem here in Ghana.
Yeah.
The plants are there. Mahama to solve the doom, so they are still there, but we don't have the money to buy the fuel and thing to generate the power. That is the truth.
And no na mementi asie no.
Sikano omedi sikano. So omedi sikano anka Esla. John Dramani on record told Mahamani MPP for say, told Nanado and MPP for say, the very day they will touch Esla, will go back to them. So you can go and check the tape.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And then they've touched them, we've gone back to them. So, and I also realize, say, oh yeah, yeah. Then you know, your ideology, you always fail because you don't have the blueprints.
Yeah.
Until NDC will bring a manifesto, MPP will copy. Then they will fail because you don't have the blueprint to whatever they are doing. But like I said, something like the free SHS, they don't have blueprint. And that what Kasa saying. If you ask Akufo-Addo to the last person in MPP, say they should tell us the amount of money they funding free SHS. Nobody can tell you on record. Nobody. But Mohammed's free day SHS, you know, I can tell you the amount involved and the number of people which covered the free SHS during Mohammed's time.
Mm-hmm.
That is governance. Mamde do so. Mam fa nko water. Oba Accra. E benya water subject problem wa Accra, which she said as I go back to it. And e benya 4 gallon. So yellow gallon. Muhammad came. I'll send you some project. Yeah, Okoteshia or the distillation plant by or the Kotu Punimu. And yet distill a pusion and my Accra function.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes. And Accra for over 4 million gallons of water every day. I could find about them, but they should tell me just 1 gallon on the account.
And so when him say Mama the pipe to Punimwa and distill water, no. Maybe say when him. Yeah, in Accra there. It was there.
The water project a bit brave, like a bit brave. You get it. And I said people are refusing to learn.
Ghana wahu. A deliberate way act by some of the
and deliberate to answer me. And deliberate to share. Me say, Mahama, even though I'm advocating for Mahama, if Mahama says something, I do my research. I'll not just come and sit on live and say something and maybe some question that me I can't answer.
So isn't it deliberate?
They are refusing to learn. That is it.
It is deliberate. And we were on TikTok, and there was this guy. What's his name? Devon or something. MPP guy. Ne TikTok handle now. Oh, he any bio. But the way he's so calm. What you say? He's gone. What you say? Or onye nipe bio. You can tell, say, his soul has been taken away. He's defending. There was a woman that came, spoke very passionately, gave him facts. Someone who works in the system gave him facts, gave him secret in event upon event. These are things that went on, and the guy still said, "Man, way Akufo-Addo government over all government, obi ane near government. The government has done anything for him."
If you look at Mr. Adoye, Giftor's husband, Mr. Adoye, was on the air. Saying sorry to GM and everything we have been saying.
Also major national television so if such people have now regretted that, now we labor now
was begging. All these guys who are gurus in politics are now saying, we are sorry to Mama. And everything that we say, even Kennedy Japan also said that. We are sorry to Mama. With all that we said against Mama was not true. You see, the truth shall prevail. Mama was a saint that God sent to Ghana.
That's what Mama did. Like, so Obi Oye project, it is the biggest in West Africa. No? Then and yes, second in Africa, it will be the third in Africa. You should know that the person was taking you somewhere. Sure, you will be able to sell flower pots. Almost 8 years in the interchange of up to now. Yesterday, because far honor, still that's what war. Muhammad took only 3 years, 4 months. You know, and the year we circle interchange. The circle interchange can see we. It's also called Kaswa. SRT, I wish Pokwa said within 3 years. Yeah, that better to almost 8 years.
Can you compare this to initially, you know, Now the MPPs were trying to take the credit of the flyover in Amasamai Hosai, and I stood in the end. I was talking to some people. I said, listen, if somebody wanted to do infrastructure, he doesn't stand up and just like that doing it. You have to quantifications and the amount of projects that is involved in the interchange, the money they have to do, accessibility, the drawing, the art, the quantifications, and prepare the document attached for the loan. This is the person who engineered how to make the interchange. It is a JMIS and funding number. No one started lay down and doing something. No one really know visual. Now we want to be in Casa because the drawing of the art, the architectural drawing, any the amount of money involved. With the drawing, or be more alone without a document. So no. Yes, some of the things are. I would say always no. You don't secret back one MPP for you suya. A year me yakasi about nurses salary. Allowances. JM was trying to say loan no koje or IMF no. Conditionality attached to it no. He is not allowed to pay allowances and those kind of things. But who dear? Let's hold allowance and support to build hospitals and schools. Say the following 4 years, that kind of loan now make and who go kakra na payments abasata. Let me see hospitals near Jap Chichimunegu, hospitals be brimu, not chalk na wahona, mo nursing training na yenya in Juma. You bet me in the camera. Now, never yet bad. I'll see I am coming here. Now, see,
and this is a poor leader for not extending on Mahama's vision. Every country in this country, there was good thing in this country, in America, there was a policy for each citizens to give something up for the country. What are every citizens willing to give up? This nation, every nation be or Ghana be should not be respected. I don't respect them for even basing their campaign against Mahama on allowance. In America, every citizen is requested, say, yang omon give bribi up. What are some of the things they should give up? Obiti said teachers, they take away from their paycheck each way be unemployment. I can tell you, say, any teacher be many of them, about 99% of teachers in this country has never taken unemployment before. Why? During the summertime, teachers are being paid. The unemployment, you are now giving it to the people who needs it. Okay, some of the things, and they say, citizens should give up. Ebini, this allowance nanka, John Domani Mahama say, Yemfasikani sisi, a long lasting, something permanent. The nurses were not willing to give anything up. Share what people give up in this country. When teachers, and I said, when a department is going for strike, we don't get paid. What we give up is the pay. We are going for strike because the people who are going to come after us need a better condition, work condition. And can say to me, I can say, your mommy $42 an hour. Your mommy to $39 an hour. Why would I lose? I will lose. Look at Obia Okwako, retire next year. Has joined the line to go and strike. I'm not gonna go and wait. The one who is retired, the one who's going to retire, goes and leave his paycheck because for a striker. They 1 day $25. One day $25. Instead of 1 day, I give it $289. 1 day, you are giving up $289 to strike 1 day and get paid. If you are what the strike goes on for weeks, months, you are not getting paid by the government or by the employer. The employer is buying. You are striking against buying. So we are all sacrificing something for the ones who are going to come. Now you go striking ya me video nearby and say no. And now we were there. The whole children stopped school to strike. Parents Juma stopped to back up any classroom so strike against educational workers. And free, you get paid enough. You are government workers, you get so much benefit. But the people they all give something up, they sacrifice. So every nurse be our Ghana. And then we me who mobile kumpo. You are not patriotic. Patriotic Ghanaian.
But Auntie May, what will stop you? Say will you be aware what could school with you here? When you answer ye duma. Obi say kona koti loan. Na feko school. Say we raise school now. Me a better some with duma. Say me ma with duma na won't start to say with your loan. Ah, then the best stop is idea way. Like common sense. Say one kasa kopo si ka feko school. Na me tia bibi kakra we raise school and now with nephew.
Yes, seven present. Yeah, my minimum.
8 years has passed too. 8 years has passed. Most of them they not 8 years has passed. Ghana need Jenny China. Ghana need 7 present.
Yeah, my minimum be. Yeah, my minimum be na 7 present. My nisus munaso. Oman ko school in great we crash no. So one more to say na your cabrofo. Not just they are just voting. They are not thinking too far. Diaspora. Yes, support a bit more support to and look at what he's doing. I stand to be corrected. Nana, give me the education in this area. Matisse Nana S get taxes to citizens outside the country. Foreigners.
Yes,
citizens or the taxing. Okay.
Yes, it's true.
The question I'm going to ask.
No, do you know how it's going to be done?
They make a point to be me say, so about the taxi. Yeah, what Bruchena, be projecting them if you know about the taxi. Are we ready also to receive tax return from Ghana president?
Put their money explaining how he's going to tax.
Oh, say the thing is like but taxing will say about the money you send home. The money you people send home, and no DB Barbeto so. Into when you send this kind of tax, bar buying no more. It's kind of do any panels in chance, so no more no so. That's what's in.
In fact, more dying with Ghana, yen tax some of Kesepa.
No, what the
some of the naive statements are more opportunity here. Because sometimes in ABA, me for US, for example, you see, sending $100, $1,400 and something. Into a fella say, but so bedroom one, ABA first, now I was sending $100. Mahama time, now with 380 Ghana cedis, the number of things you were able to buy with that time not cement you're saying 25 cedis. Today this same $100 no o senia unya sikani bebreo but and no man you know bet cement and you bet me that is the difference. People don't picture it that way.
Because
say okay.
In fact, Moma ba umiamra Ghana ni bi award dan wo Ghana yen tax o fi abrochi na ba ye. Papa for no mo musika ko go bank na aban na fa and it is good for the aban no. In fact, so we Jimmy asabio omo enwene empase ne ombedi ne no. You see, some people don't think beyond today.
We are Canadian citizen. Now drag for Canada for Sika, free ha. From Ghana, koye project that Canada government here or be tax.
On tax.
Yeah, for real.
From Ghana.
Everything you do in Ghana.
I'm Akufo-Addo so say, what this Canada banner? A Canada attacks on also edge. Come on, they are milking the citizen.
I don't know way.
But when I did about Canada government a tax the other coffee and I say who prove who tax documents now. Almost can it be end of the year?
Yeah, you get money.
It been to me 7,000.
Anything like tax returns.
It been to me 7,000, 5,000, 4,000,
15,000
every year. 15,000. I'm more than Yamian say. So I buy the credit Misika Krana or your project, no. I buy the Misika Krana develop it chrono. Me ya require me the card call hospital. You will never be or minya ni free. I won't talk kakra. Ewo esa de misi beni bi ema me end of the year. Na Ghana the end the
I say pastor esi hey. Let me check my pastor mama check no pastor fa hwe wa sorry for sorry dine na fine.
Na mama no receipt adanya mias na da na sese sika wa donate ama sorry no. Sa receipt no. Hey, me say unda so for no the way omo nye sika okrom ha no. Se so for no obi donate.
Ye na ye free Ghana.
Obi donate $100,000. I the master for now for donation. Master for now, my letter say thank you very much. Madawasi receipt. Say receipt, say a charitable organization with charity number or the side receipt, filing a tax. The government give the man tax.
When him say tomorrow or a day after tomorrow, I think Monday, we also have to full mobile.
Yeah, almost a mobile to 14, 18 point
15 cities or say
Charlie.
Almost just last week. Monday, we also have to mobile. Then you people will tell me, say it is possible. What is possible?
It is possible.
Hello, Ghanaians.
Yeah, what is,
no,
sometimes people forget. Whatever we are going through, it's not about NDC. And they do like offer NDC and people in And what hurts me, they say, this, especially Napono, this very Napono, which is our energy minister. You were the same person. You criticized Mahama. That time, Mahama was the president too. You are just a mere minister. A common minister. That time, you were able to speak against a president. And now you are a minister. You said Ghanaians cannot speak to you.
See, I call the client Abbey running mate. Or the client running mate. Or Nanado, last week, I can't say, by 2 days' time, not doing say trim. Endra, you do light. Endra, you do light. Every blessed day, you do light. And then almost the way we call football match. If you have flooding or honor, again, throw joy news echo honor, and so be flooding or honor. Why can't you just accept, say, your government has failed? As a leader, why can't you accept criticisms?
Person obe accept me person me this site actually akwebi obe commented my one of my posts and I'm saying let me go check him out. He's fighting against Trudeau, and yeah, his post is all about let's get Trudeau out. Let's get Trudeau out. Or yeah, Canadian. All his post is about Trudeau is corrupt. Let's get Trudeau out. Call for a removal of Trudeau. So his post.
Yeah.
No, Canada for a no. Me patcho wa wote Canada we are MPP ni. Mestre say ubeko Ottawa. Go to the Parliament House. It is free. Sometimes ubeko July we me ye makwanya me niame ba be ya no me be travel. Na in places na no ameko ho enkofu gina we nanim with Trudeau picture say get this corrupt man out or Canada for and Montreal na koshe ne ekoso. You see, these are not ministers or the other party or whatever. These are an average Canadian citizens. Omo campo our Parliament House so bebre free e bi Newfoundland e bi free kro difference or da bonten wo ho ono no yeah sure people are so patriotic wo krom ha sometimes they say mo Ghana for we are very weak minded people and you're weak in body we are weak in the head because as a Ghanaian what Canada go to the Parliament House. Go and find out how people actually get things, the benefit now with you, how it started. And I guess I buy no who nyan Sunday ma there be oh. Me papa na doc, prof. So we need we dental insurance. The government say brabeji be free. Papa frame say yeah, radimi. It's a last year who spend day we sika 10,000, 20,000. Meaning go to a way odwe non from file amount ubenya receipt in kwandi call Dr. Lakumiho so call Dr. Lakumiho all the dental bill la was spending in ano abai ne say brabeji usika back na no me 100 $30 dropping into my account. And there me carbon tax. Me see.
Yes, yeah. Carbon taxes, some taxes about concerning the carbon in the atmosphere. They are giving the money back.
Yeah, and I even the way now, summit now about almost renting a whole plane. Eddie Ghana for any of girlfriends or the way for no go mu call Israel said the beno. Global woman the ben no mu call you know. And who stika doc unyebi prof mimi nyebi.
Yeah.
Ghana for stika na
when you look at the benefit and now if you look at the benefits in abroad, and not quite to me more relief.
Yeah.
And the stress.
COVID
Ghana benefit or buy or see a free health in Ghana, free education. No, or you should be winning politics. Aha, a bebreu. A young man, wow.
Debbie.
What I say, I dear about quick coming, Yama Joe, and Daniel, because I was in Ghana is in a time bomb. Let me explain. The one area of the time bomb by Mount for they won't pay a man Ghana all the time. The young shimmy said. Seven prince, I said, you know, me, Jina Semukas and an abro, so, or Ghana bro. Or Ghana bro, say, sir, witchcraft bill now, yeah, they buy about gay rights a year was all signing now, on person signing. He's not signing because the West America is telling him not to sign.
I said, court is the same man. I know. We really case, you know.
We're winning case.
Yeah, court is the same man. I think last week. About
no, better than Yankasa. Would you see? Or all signing because when him says he can't be a kind of Benyano, at the same time, the pressure on us. Also, I obey Jawako, John Mahama, a Baba yet attack and load on John Mahama. Now, Usha Terminal 1, Usha the whole African continent. Every country that are wanting freedom are now telling military bases to be dissolved in each countries. Rwanda, Burkina Faso, moving the France, moving the Ghana, that's who quietly sitting on a time bomb with the military base in Terminal 1. The expanding airport. International American flights naming out Terminal 1. The ammunitions going coming. Even presidents have no right to go to Terminal 1. So many countries are migrating to the BRICS. Nana Akufo-Addo is not doing anything about it quietly. Or trauma transition about John Mahama sword, not John Mahama start to say, or yet the rightful decision now. Now international pressure will come on John Mahama. No, Mark said John Mahama cannot even handle it the first 4 years. And then where I'm coming from. It's international communities, you know. Now, one of the minister of state in America was cast out say when Ghana sign it, we will find ways and means and punish Ghana. Ghana will be in trouble. The IMF was finding ways and means with the US against Ghana and South Africa for funding. Low now, yeah, they can. It's no one they did not choke a cana, you know, a choco. And
because it's not
also signing a choco. It won't do never be brown by attacking Ghana when transition change because Nana said that and we just hanging.
Okay, I have to say, you see, Ghana no MS education and so and the media is not helping. I didn't America and say, Osha Kwame Nkrumah, Nientia Kwame Nkrumah, Nkrofobi Modia to man, say Kwame Nkrumah, Emma Guinness Kebi. Only okay,
I know about that, yeah.
Okay. You see, Ghana for parking kind, and a Ghana for Disua, Ghana for Nkoswo, Ghana for Bibrin so mefane say in kind co development enyini Ghana for bebre are comfortable where they are say ehiemu or pepa ultimo so here bi ohiani bi wo ha ye na me de humobro ni the more they bring themselves and lower themselves they think they get sympathy or empathy from other people it's ama Ghana ni mpa de sua sa propaganda no obehu obi a wako university no can be obehu a layman no can be say Kwame Nkrumah de sika koma Guinea. Well, there was a deal. Every Guinea president used to Nkrumah line be. The first time I made Guinea president used to Nkrumah line, Emma Abrofona no more Guinea no. Emma Abrofona to 2 train tracking United to 2 years as Sadia. And yeah, we are not going to support your country again. So Guinea was left with nothing. Nkrumah sent Ghana educators, people, engineers to Guinea to work in exchange of horses and nantwie. Now Ghana go back. We never had a nantwie before then. So now they were supposed to produce nantwie and the equivalent money, no. And I say Ghana the nkruma the way sika command Guinea. Nkruma and physical money ama Guinea. Then nantwie no, the plan was said Ghana will be a hub of production. Ghana will be producing some chew here. Not nantwie no. It's not all the Ghanaian for Monshe, not all the Ghanaian TikTok for what Ghana was a way Nkrumah wants every akolebi oko school no say omudi be shen so senti akolebi oko school bia awia wo ne na se wo say akola wo school ni wo nipa we wo so school ni na Kumasi was that factory ya build a ene ya safa we no kura ni din design ni there's a way there's a name bi sa nantwie skin no and na omudi yes sampaboa no ene sampaboa no untimi ntobi the Nkrumah all this plan no. It was for Nkrumah for Ghana to also have factories. Nkrumah, the idea they say, Obama Ghana, I had the hub. Other countries, other way, you know.
Yes, but in your maybe I will do everything from our own.
Thank you, by ourselves. But you see, and then at town for now, more Ghana no mensuya. Said the Kwame Nkrumah can say, can't come at me sum in quantity yamia. And Crawford be more monty so I'm from Muchi ni Akeni.
Can't yame.
Can't come and yame. Almost yame was your son can't come and yame. Nanka Quabi
propaganda is strong.
Scarecrow, that's a very winning case. And Mahama Berry Van Pen.
Also, a winning case, no. Children, dear, the money away, the gay inana.
Gay, no.
I'm going to call court, no.
Yeah, the court have ruled in favor of them.
The court has ruled in favor.
So the parliament, does not have any right to pursue himself on signing way, right now the judicial system, it is corrupt. That's why, as a Ghana, when you are separate of the court, now say you are from a different. If I say a political side, you will never win. You will never
pilot court. What pilot court? No.
Yeah, you will never win.
Pilot court in that. And to know they are very shameful.
That's why John
this time around. It's not going to court. Maybe court never catch a parliament to say, endorse ministers now. Than up say institute.
No, I know they up to now. And up to now, no. So court ebo MP we know the court ebo. So just I think a day ago, a majority leader, we are fairly simple.
I've been back.
Joe
Markins.
Markins.
Yeah, I say my Speaker of Parliament 7 days. On Montreal back, no on microphone because as of now, ministers now we are to appoint you. They are not working because Parliament approval. 20 I will say NDC for one of the member of the health ranking way, and say Okoboy started off visit hospitals now. They can sue him because he's not a minister for health yet. Yeah, so he should stop going to the hospital facilities. So Ghana,
I know some of the courts now come say Chief Justice Amumamudi no answer no mudi gay one.
Oh, and I think the following day, say 2 days later, no mudi accept.
Wow. That's a serious echoes right now.
Yeah, our judiciary, no, they are not helping. To be honest, they are not helping. What to me say, even if sometimes, man, you know something, if you don't know law, Safa, your common sense will tell you, say, oh, I same way, dear. But when you know laws be, and I read this, so doesn't even make sense.
And then election time will be called to a lobby from British court book.
You get it. Mostly you are not slaves, so mostly we are not slaves again. Motina courts. They use British law. It's crazy.
Hey, this is very, very serious.
It's
Very,
crazy.
very serious.
Because say I election, now say Madam Lady, we are or electoral commissioner. Now many professor we election. And yet auntie me the baby like say, oh, no cre when you say that person not supervise election, most more be they can confess say when they win. Then a whole Supreme Court will rule in favor of that person. Say it's by force. Really?
Oh yeah.
But then,
among the nine
my
judges,
question is,
among the 9 judges, now election competition and time, no, omuti case no,
Anonymous.
or no,
But
then my question is, why didn't people camp around the court? Because Ghana for no na make say no no slavery is in a different era right now. Ghana for Johnny every kromu hono, they are still weak. And until na kwentufo ewo amanone, omuye weak in achieving anything ewa ha. Canada, for example, we are weak as a community, as a Ghanaian community. We are so divided. We are in terms of priority, our priorities has been misplaced. Canada hanomo, emra COVID ba no, akwenya bebre eba Canada bonten so ha. Ebi ni Canada po omo wo adwuma a ombetimi de sponsors nkofo aba kuro ha na omo abeye adwuma. Canada for esanka Ghana for esanka omo wo adwuma na nka ombetimi de Canada for aba ha on the basis of LMIA sponsorships. My friend say we giving them a job offer no. What happened was to say it's a week we lost that opportunity. Indian for other communities at the buying sika organizations, even companies, dressing stores, hairdressing store, any establishment. Canada buying even black-owned businesses in millions of dollars. As long as we are black, now only business work Canada no. Uko tabo, uko apply for sikeni biya. O tax guy no, o tax way no, or prepare. Now ultimately identify sika wunya. Any sika we lose during the COVID now. Me na wo fo bebre business.
Government will give it to you.
Yeah, government they gave it to them. Usha GCAO, Ghanaian Canadian Association of Ontario, the attempt to say yeba boa yehwano na yenso yetimi anya good resources wa brochime mu ha e wo Canada bonten so se na ebe ya yemmere bebrebe usha Ghana ni akokora wa bre yam embassy upebribi wo ho abra wo bre through that way office hono na yetimi koji omo passport ma omo yetimi koji omo visa ma omo through the same office no abrewa bia na sa obi a wa retire ope dan want me fill application maybe papa he's a retiree and you was sika bia as a retirement we were retire Ghana for bebre ni say you will top up for your rent obi fee obre yam papa kokora bi during COVID or fam ni roommate ni frɛ me ye frɛ ambulance ye ni baby ambulance ni di papa koye me kotwa antro wo ha say me ye ni niece ampa me ye ni niece so or ye me uncle 3 days papa ni the hospital ni ehun which hospital after 3 days ni ye hu ye me ye di din ma man spell ni ye my hu di ni boy ye ti e di 3 days ansa na metimi locate papa no me hu papa no me ye aduane koma no it say ultimo say Ghanaian Ghanaian Association of Ontario no na ye boy ya homoden e na Ghana for ye nim priorities inti no hwe say sika bi ba inti Ghana for any brainer san setting in Ghana ni biare ni wo pese supporting ni nuama ni nua ekoso Ghana ni bia ni wo pese oye obua ni nua ema ni nua nya biribi inti Ghana for ekonkwaso mu back again hwe immigrant for abegua prophet we beka no kore which Ghanaian association and omutimi beka say omatimi akogye Ghana for yi abegu dan omatimi atodan ahan dan edi omagum but kokoshe danso pastor danso Yeah.
Urging the churches. Sika Onya from the churches.
Ghana for why? When you Ghana for bebreni say asori num oni ahoho e na yesa asori no. Nti enkoasom no ene jimi a yese yen de yen pese ye ni ba bie da no. Ye de atu kwan. E de nti na watu kwan aba abrochi ha no mo. Se wo san bebre na kuntum na yini na wasan
Na me asema wo kan hwe ya na na mo hwade o. Amanfo of different countries, not only Africa. Yeah, people from different countries. Yeah, Chachian and other places, and Africa and everything migrate to UK for asylum, and they were refused. And Kagame, Rwanda president, will sign a contract with the British government to repatriate the immigrants in thousands back to Uganda, whereby they are not coming from Uganda. I then now know I get 2 coins of copper brabo. I know. Oh, there's funny brand the crew there be in some of the African country back what you say for brand back. And why jomu no you so mo no foreigners here what you they are coming to stay in Rwanda. Now when they come and stay in Rwanda and they multiply and increase in future, no, they will seek for settlement in Rwanda, like Israel and the Palestinians. When the Israel for the Jew for Israel for no, when we only Jesusites, the European
like Liberia for no very side or Ghana. No?
That's right. It's actually Liberia for back Ghana now. After you Bujumbura, they have to go back. No, they are fighting with the country. They say that place belongs to them. Okay, Until right now, no, America and Europe supporting the Jesusites, the Europeans who have settled in Palestine, and they have killed almost about 30,000 Palestinians, bombing and erased the place. The same mistake, and a British said because one of the soldiers, Ekasa, said it is time for us to recolonize Africa. Europeans have to think about how to recolonize Africa again.
You see,
that's the same way they will capture Africa again. That's the immigrants to pay survival. This president Kagame has accepted that the Rwandans and other citizens from different countries must come to the country there and settle there. It's a big danger ahead. So what you say? It is a say who took one crack of poetry. Nase ya won krata. Where to put you? No one said to any African country from UK. Now, African country, they say Rwanda, no, are more better than our country now. Okay? And they say go to Rwanda straight. But and them say, Unim baby, I wouldn't so called baby, baby, Akusku, Akushiade. Now, you have found Kratama based on ABA submission. And in there, maybe okay, Kayano. You know, but to any no, you about Rwanda.
No, about Rwanda.
You do about Rwanda back. So it's a and a South Africa. So now British government is seeking for about 2,000 soldiers from South Africa to go and fight in the war of Russia. Not in perform citizenship from UK into Jamaica, South Africa. Into President Naka. Wow, back South Africa. I'm a British for Europe against Russia. Oba, you'll be jailed.
And British for Obama almost stay. I'm almost stay because of this.
Yes, Obama almost stay in them. And I also say, who fainting a British, you know, or Mount Crata. When you go from England and then just almost fighting from Crata to visit their wives and their family, you refuse to. It is so no say Brana Beji, now Jimmy Kana Kwakodia. Think twice about why is he trying to give you.
You know, sometimes the blacks don't think twice because of the hardship, because
Because of the hardship, yeah. And now there's
an opportunity, man.
I want to show your opportunity. Obey your American passport, obey your British passport. Me break it through. Also within a short time training, need to go to a front line. In Tokwana, the Houthis are bombing ships that are traveling and exporting things to Europe and Israel. They are bombing them by the Red Sea. Right now, Palestine war, Ukraine war, no question. Right now, no, a European Union, the soldiers, thousands of soldiers, are Poland. to go and fight for a year. One more will say they are lacking personnel. 600 soldiers of Americans and others have been killed in Ukraine right now. Mm-hmm. 600 just like that. Into the one more recruit Africans, now for say a migration could do ya. One she now could jump front line. I will training.
You will not come back.
Oh, it is a say an acquaintance. I you know my acquaintance. Yankoponya wakuntum. It's in a John Mahama vision of 24-hour economy. A year very, very important, which has already started. A course that our brooch man. Now make us an even 3 jobs, a bit 4, a bit say, or that man a year call, or banana way back. Now, into any time, piano, who would you maybe yet?
But we have people rubbishing it. You know, sometimes wrong.
You see, sometimes.
Wrong. Obey to say we MP for General Secretary. Now, so when we start video circulating now, I say 24 hours in a year. Say obey it, man. I don't want. So we are told by near. Say never ya. Obi wo fufu na free no. Eku fufu na.
You just want.
You know one funny thing here. Yeah, Mr. We who say MPP for they are not educated because some educated, some much that because so your government, MPP government, Ghana for say you are going to move Ghana from taxation to production, right? Nobody rubbished it, even though we go from taxation to robbery. Because the taxes never go so more. There is no production beyond the buy.
COVID tax. COVID.
Yeah. Now, also the 24-hour air bar profit to ABI. I don't know. When we talk about production, it is not about you implementing ABI like investing in the private sectors, in industries, and all those things. 24-hour economy is the same thing. And this same vice president,
the 24 economy even enhance production.
You get it?
Because let's take the person in the farmer.
Join.
The farmer don't grow pineapple. Workers on duty was say 500 workers on duty. Or starting by 5:36 normal pon. This almost started the following day. 5:30 enumere anopa normal pon 5 enumere the following day. But this is a case say a 24-hour economy. You have people who are working from morning by 2 o'clock, normal pon. Now another badge. Badge into the work input, it me about 400. I buy it is 1,000 because the first badge is 500. The other badge is 500. A Jumane cost of production.
So 1,500
all the time. Productivity.
So the thing is like me, I ask myself, say, you the vice president, then vice president, is your flag bearer. You said you wanted to move Ghana from taxation to production. So how on earth can you stand on a podium and rubbish 24-hour economy? Then that means the taxation to production now what they buy, and you don't even understand.
No, say probably the things so onim masheda.
Yes,
onim masheda. Production would mean cap production without labor. If the labor input is stronger, the people who are working at the end of the day, gold mines or blasting gold mines. Now no bogaso because so bogaso. Bus a baba picky workers daytime. Na enumere bus di omaba. Now one more night shift. At na bus mako anajo mining. What do you say? Okay. If John Mahama is going to advance that kind of system now, security is going to be a paramount. Petrol stations, obi edwan opakusi enumere 6 from 6 to the following morning, obisu obu petrol. Into 2 coin na car no petrol sa. Udu petrol station wa, ubenye edwuma. The police force car si wa, a secure a petrol station na kronfo. Into me, into no a juma a pepper cronim. I'm on for being a juma here. Watch a salano, your tongue gobe, our bus stop or start a juma no pa near Boba SS pay, yes, gobe ranasa, a Giannini obium. In this case, in your tongue gobeno, your Boba says now 1 hour, another set a Gianni for ya yaba. Into one more night shift. benye duanedi into 24-hour economy
and even prof, you see, it's not even about selling food outside. You see,
yeah, restaurants and
when
other
you
things na ka ho.
yeah, when you have, I mean, because Canada here where I live, there's no restaurant in the pond. Ghana, for let's be realistic, we need so much in Ghana to operate. Osha India says here they produce a lot of items.
Of course.
Omo produce items, they make things.
And just talk about Egypt. Egypt, they are practicing 24 hours. And
Yes.
the Ghana ladies are moving from Ghana to Egypt to go
Egypt,
and work
yeah.
to save for greener pastures.
Yeah.
And 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
Then a whole, oh God, it's sad.
Like it's so much needed, say. Because Ghana near ye ni henny. Only me say Ghana for ye ni. Obi was say I work hard. Me I work hard. Me oh boy. Woman no baby so onya. You can tell the lack. What is lacking?
Now, who can say Ghana? If you have rich, who you do a factory work? Now I am. I'm Kunya Bakupu ni baby or Benyatana.
And you have to pay attention to details.
That CCTV camera, also a bit of talk room, no, that. Oh, maybe a camera.
Doc, and I'm here, Juma UPS. Oh, we truck now. Eddie Mills and Ebano. Yen, ye walk plant one and yes, scan me. I was at the scanning area. It's me scanning address, no. And what is in Obu, I know changing the address. I'm the one updating the system, put a new label on it. Now, Nipa no be changing me, now I take a break, you know. Me kokoshe washroom because me ye Juma from 8 till sometimes 6 in the morning. 8 p.m. till 6 in the morning. In the morning on the truck, some of the truck need to leave at 6 a.m. Some of them, the truck need to leave at 4 a.m. so they can go to wherever they are going. What in me So me question washroom when I realize said na madano. No be bop prunum say gbengbe almost share store no say maybe si she hifa cause store no do from. So almost no nipa na hwe no be bop prunum say me are you there? Mada. Because I was a student.
Now, Osha said the onipa da seni our kwentum ebre. Ota watch time amount for befie pa during the time ya tax we na tax returns abano amount for nye sika kakra befie. Now what pass asase. I'm a bushafo so mun si asase ma no. I see dan ma no. No de ni sika beba no be pass asase. Na land guard. Beba be catch say. Bra wa brocha sweaty. Asase ni e me papa dia we so afechi aton. O ba beji a na okobrani atwitio.
Because I have for you see, land guard was created by
the person who shot the soldier is a chief.
Soldier nina ebonu tuo Ghana no. Efa assassin or kaswa. The main thing that touches my heart is say the guy who was shot is not even.
Do you know one funny thing?
The land of the driver. Ono any kind of fun enough for Kuja almost say.
Or see or can't say or soon in baby a body.
Wouldn't be a body to no. Police station.
Police station. Yeah, police station. Now I said, who police?
Just imagine.
No, police is
for the country are very long as say. Obit me up could not police station. Every military man too.
And now when I now a kufu do mereso and foot soldiers to me court supreme court judicial a record to court. One person ojina court mu a dey na asem
madam me what say quarter of silence no ho enti say Ghana phone being to be in kasao ye dey hu na show mumu.
Oh yes,
it will be one say they will come after you.
Put me record to
e yakura dey on TikTok TikTok sometimes no your messages wow yeah what TikTok can know. Yeah, you have threatening messages. And can you wait maybe you want say no court say this say
like a court to say what court for being a citizen, for being a Ghanaian.
Who can't there it's your government, you know, they will come after you. And I mean, I always say one thing, something a minimum fact, I will never talk about it. So everything I talk, I'm not scared because I have facts. And I'll be something, I'll prove it to you. So I don't care whatever you do. Well, I can't say big keke. And then I will be me say me true. Whatever I'm saying here, when they ask me, I have evidence to it, and the records are there. So why should I be scared of talking? I'm a taxes. I'm a tax president and the minister. No, you are a servant to me. Without me, you will not be in that position.
You'll not be in a position. Exactly.
Mhm.
Doc, my last question is that na yen discuss it na afidie yemfa edwumade no ye wo TikTok so ko so say ye bom baby ebiom wo ye Canada ni na say wo hanom politics we prophet senior prophet a what is politics ena nana yaw nso aba be church politics is a young man but he understand politics we are payini na se unim politics a ene no kure ni wadro no esa untimi nko renew we are payini na unim politics a ne enti a untimi fa ka enko Ghana nko yi na wada no ho kromfo na wode akofa Togo ne enti a ene ya manufacture krono na wankasa wa volunteer yourself say we your krono we wudini na wako wako recruit yourself in a cartel of coronerism our Ghana na we Ghana ni nkoten dia we Ghana ni a na say by default we your otorofo because bibia ni wabetimi aka no kore wom uka no kore usuro wo say upa bragana we Cavente Latin America wakasa mosi omra Ghana because you want him to enroll in a chronologism department of Bawulaya and the head of the Bawulaya being a Kufuado the Okpo, which is not the nature of Ghana. Ghana niba ensradie. Ghana niba enimu omra emra etwa ne ho ahia sane ebe ya asase we be di aboa yen ena yehwe soro etimi ka ewie mu ne ebesi yen ena yeforo kotena edua no the last time no the last branch na was ehu kro ne so nyina Ghana niba na etimi dive into water tis muka say e Korea ni a otimi konsuase etena ho for 3 years no eye Ghana niba Africa niba ena na otimi yesa ene ye discuss Ghana we ye Ghana ni na wote Canada hanomo wote hwan Canada call us wo pese wo voice edu aban mu wo so de niam akobi wo container na aka ho no ene wo ne unua ntokwa aba mo ntem no ene ne enti a obi akoje obi sika na me hwehwe nipa kro no wo Canada ha no kire se Ghana ni bia yo kronfo come TikTok amesremo go to my TikTok kokosha me hwehwe papa bi wanhwe ya me de ni picture nso beba wakoje obi $25,000 or ye Ghana ni Italian who decide dinner obesmo obi India nieti omoye one ummedi sankose asem nti komo oyimu India ni shop India ni lawyer way immigration way wine way omonkwa no magi mall afa ko Ghana for shop ewo ko way way Abion ye lotto banker to banker store yetimi bie ano no eno krampo ye ni kiosk ye tete table ni hu bi obi esi na pata no ne yakɔhwia yɛn ti Ghana ni ba bia da ne kromfo ne atorofo ɛna yɛmbu afu yɛ ho ba yɛmpɛ ne saa bio wo pɛsɛ utimi ekasa aso nipa na obeka nipa ho a bra be join yɛn yɛpɛsɛ yɛkasa yɛde yɛn dwantoa ne yɛn man yɛn ankasa ne yɛpɛ yɛ abrochifo yɛtu kwan yɛka ho na Ghana yɛye akwantu oni wa anka Ghana yɛdan fɛfɛfɛ bi ani hɔ inti ye wo voice e wo government mu ye pe join through NDC join yen frɛ yen na wo container ni yentimi advocate for you na yen yimma join yen na frɛ yen na say lady menka ho a me nua nya NDC eye some hijacked association bi omo so omo pe biribi foforo yen de pese ye kɔ mahama nim ne ye de yen dwanto akɔma mahama asutie ni mahama osagefo the visionary man ono na yepese ye de yenja to ama ne yepese ye de koma obosuma na so asisi na ni efra na ugina na ni sukuru ohu because baby ogina no ohu wanim me kura me wasene no nyankopon hira mo what is your last
We should miss, huh? We should mean now of fire.
Okay. My last
Okay.
remarks. My fan war. And to be when you say Mahama time in the banking sector, no. Person me compare obi bisa question be say I didn't get vote Mahama no. Me the way pen yes submission. Who's the banking sector no? E be shake up to send a Akufo-Addo time to be shake up no. So him sir. When him the Mahama yeah. Mahama, who say will be a friend of value added tax VAT. Or the 0.9% at also. And to be mobilized Sika from almost 500 to 7 billion Ghana cedis. And the supporting banks and banks in the general.
Visionary.
Simple.
Yeah, I'm one now. To say I'm my haircut. A bond way for no. The pensioners, you know. And I okoji loan kakra and the support say a honor so. But under this MPP government, you know, they were supposed to use 9 billion Ghana cedis and support the bank no mungina organize so. Almost a day. No more use over 20 billion Ghana cedis a collapse banks.
See, kind of the collapse back.
Just imagine.
We are pensioners for us.
All in the interest said, or percent can Oforiata Bank, and some banks they are afflicted to them, no. Penny Ghana. So, say if send them back with seeing doom, duty bank in Pennyphone now, or banks they go. Do you know the number of workers I've laid them off? As we speak now, or more music but make a music account. CBT bank, so music account, make us have a come account number because me might be free. So you get it. Sasikano, you've not paid till now. Do you know how many people you've rendered homeless? Do you know how many people are in there because of that money? On business, I say, I'm to make sure I'm back.
I've been my joiner chronobo.
You get it. So if we are advocating, say, if people should vote for NDC Mahama, it's not about anything. No. Mahama MFD will be out. Mahama M will be out. Brad said, come and talk for me. But at the end of the day, no. And you maybe I would compare Yakopo Adom. They see Mahama time no. ABS also see Akufo-Addo time and compare how they solved it. Now we are rational human being now. No longer suffer your judgment. It's my last words. No.
Thank you very much. I'm looking at from the angle of the pastoral. Okay.
Okay, Mama, just to add to what Nanaya was saying, biological children. This is the Bible chapter, Akufo-Addo Bible, called the Ejapadiye we no, chapter 3 no. Osheho etifi semono banking. Now, your mother, your biological, your wine adopted way. Also, these are banks in which we should have control, or we should have controlling interest. Also, the collapse of local banks, which ties to the opposition NDC and other rival political faction during the cleanups operation undertaken by the mother. The mother, no. They have a sector called mother, which is Kenophoria Tamone, collapse the local
data bank,
banks, you know. Or say was a surrounding success. Oh my idea, pa. We are Ghana in us a win journey. Now don't. This is it happening in your country. It affected the way you transport. It affected the way you buy things in your country. It facilitated the flow of substantial financial resources into our war funds through backflow. Okay, through backflow of some of the advertised cleanup costs. The NDC has been poor in coherently and consistently demanding details, accountability, and audit of the funds spent. The process further led to the establishment of a consolidated bank, Ghana Bank, okay, currently a wholly owned government of Ghana bank, and our proxies returns to private ownership. Minya, me.
You see,
A 50 sem
where a Japa a constituency, a constitution, and Omotroyo.
Yeah.
And they are working with it.
Yeah. Intifa Ola
And share the implementation of the things written in the Japan. Very, very, very evil constructive systems, and they are fulfilling them. And I think say anytime be a baby piano, a Japan Adian, we have to read some of the agendas. Na yan kasam fahu. Na gana phone who say ukokota pre-thought cry and no judges a share edibu attend. Say we could you or kamu na the magazine at the boot na to nankasa that compartment na ye bana na you don't have the intention say ukokuobi but we sit you share magazine clock na that one that's or next so what the intention of being bad. So be at governance at say let's hijack this. Let's populate the court. Let us do this. Let us hold this one. Let us hold that. The intention has been written, and they are implementing. Charlie, deadly. So, be to me, a thinking evil, no structure in document, no or act towards it. That person is wicked. It's wicked. When you know into GMI, they know why they are saying that because everybody or the institutions, any members of parliament, any union is working towards this agenda to cripple and capture the nation. And it is very, very harmful. But the final a software side. You see, pastors should not think that they don't do politics. Politics started from heaven. That we say that vote for Jesus, don't vote for Satan. Satan will take you to hell. Jesus will give you eternal life.
Everlasting.
And we fight and pray and to educate the congregation members and tell them, walk in this path and you have life. When you walk in that path, you will fail. Politics started. Your congregation for corona congregation members don't have job to do. And they now you're sorry, I said to your tie, to your way, fine, tiding in them sorry. But you know something, for you to speak to the economy, send there be members no much sorry them apart from the spiritual side, one bet to abapa. Na corona ye because one more nam chromo ministers in one man no sorry them all. One man no Moscow. One man no traditional healers in them no. Into say advocate here. I was here to advocate a leader. For Bible say if a wicked man rule the nation, the people suffer. Into if you can identify a wicked man who is going to rule the nation, why don't you speak against that thing and say, let us pray him out? Namu support to not boneno monka, namu techi, namu yedin, say ebekwe favor mo. I don't sign that. If the leader is corrupt, I will say he's corrupt. If the leader is correct, I will support him in prayers. My master for the bribes in secretly. Near see Yankopon see Yama Winnie Yankopon say when I be president. Now him said a plan. Tama Wusu Bempa Ekas and Yankopon Buana say President Kufado be president. Now him say Japan constructive constitutional you're designing. One can be who say let us capture the nation, let us populate the judicial, let us do that. And then in Sanka and sometimes woman can Ghana for so you're say Yankopon person punish Krona or the wicked leader Babylon.
Yes.
And the wicked leader, God will allow Saul to come and rule Israel and push them into punishment. Then later he will bring David to come and rescue them. It is time God to bring John Mahama to come and rescue the nation after the pain that he has led Nana to lead us. And we have suffered. And say, I am believing that it is time for the deliverer to come. God, nyame ati sufre nyame hu ye mobo kase Ghana e no di deliver no eba se John Mahama emra no me reshuffle NCC kunu ni metia no de beba no bubu transformation a be take place it is seven prince apia nine si akasa a che Ghana fan ewiase nyina mo ye ndwene ne ye to abapa enhye nyame enuonyam
nyame nhyira wo tiefo yɛda mo ase papa Ebenezer Priscilla nyankopɔn nhyira wo papa nana ya nyame nhyira wo nso sɛ waba prophet Daniel senior prophet Daniel nyame nhyira wo maame Thelma Fin boy nyame nhyira wo ni maune job
Ebenezer Ben Ellis.
Yeah, he's always with me. He's always with me on the road. You know how we do it. If our hotspot show is always on the road. It's just that for the past couple of weeks I've been home for many personal reasons. Intina, so but we're on TikTok also. No matter how we feel, we'll continue to speak. You see, the brain is the last thing that or that dies on your body. As long as we are alive, please continue using your brain wisely, grasp on the information that makes you grow, and continue to expand in your own personal ways. There are so many ways we can grow in our respective places from anywhere. As long as we are Ghanaian, maybe I'll be a Ghana is tagged on you. Moma yemfa yenkrono. Moma yenho wo adwene pa ewo ho. Me nua me baba Rafui nyankopon hyira mapa Ebenezer biom Vladimir Fedorov. May God bless you all for watching, and we'll meet again. Keep watching. Follow us on TikTok also. Lady May 7512 ewo TikTok. Lady May 7512 on YouTube. The same as the Facebook. Fawuhudie ehano liberation way platform. We liberate our brains, our minds. As long as your brain is liberated, your body is free. Nyankopon hyira mo nyinaa for coming. I hope you've shared the video. I hope you've taken something with you.
Nana, number one. Major number fee I may ho.
Okay.
Very good.
This seeking funding in Nema, Mama Giant in Nema Nina, and we would like you to document it, print it to us so that we can also let other people see. And our first Mama Yanka will say the reason why I saw for the Beneji Brian will be actually the Freemason and occult, almost share occultism, and so they are supporting the occultic agendas. You don't want to mean kind of crazy.
Yeah. Inti Nyankopon hyira mo nya. Thank you, and we are going to meet again. We just a beginning. The campaign is about to start. Ewo baby bia ye will be. So don't forget. No support to you. Somebody I see.
Greetings to our Chairman Odro and Chairman
Odro. Everybody. Yes. Chairman Van Dyke. Oh, shoot. Facebook farm, you see YouTube farm, I'm a Jimmy way, the almost way made this clip a kit away, messing up my YouTube for what
advertisement.
I almost say them quite way minimum way idea way one man way I did already stop video from showing it. The sound, what the sound in the bar. Debbie, copyright.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much for joining. Bye bye.
All right.
Okay.